What's in Brett's bag?
Oh, what is in your Brett? You've got a bento. It's small.
That's my little Rubyx bag.
It is.
My little Rubyx World bag.
It's
Usually houses my 10px or 3pv.
It's great for transmitters, isn't it?
Yeah, really good for transmitters and bento alike.
Yep.
But today, what have I got in there?
Something special.
Something special?
I'm hoping it's something special.
It's no more chocolate for you. You got in trouble before with chocolate.
You got me into trouble.
Well, Fancy's saying that you don't have treats. We all have treats.
Yeah, well, it's just a white lie.
What have we got here?
We've
got
bits.
We've got a few
What is
things.
it?
I've got bits.
All right,
Let's
so
have a
what's
look
that?
at,
What's
let's have a
inside
look
that?
at the first bit.
Do I go from overhead or what?
Yeah, let's go in overhead. An unassuming little bag, little case.
All right, so a zip satchel.
And I think that we've spoken about this before. We might have.
Oh, you got all these bits in it.
Yeah. This is my pit soldering iron. And this is from Arrowmax. And I just wanted to bring it on and present it. In case that I haven't had it on before. I actually did
Pretty clever.
a bit of a tutorial. Do you want to do some soldering?
Why not?
Why not? Well, that's what
Let's
it's
give
here.
it a go. Is there any chance we're going to burn ourselves?
We could. Look at that.
I want to do it for sure.
How nice is that? No?
It's pretty executive style, isn't it?
It's beautiful. It's got matte carbon finish.
Yep.
Arrowmax, obviously. It's got a little power indicating LED. It's got, they look like these weaselly little wires, but it's actually high grade silicon. Like
super flexy.
Yeah, super flexy 28 gauge or something.
Yep.
28, 24 gauge. So super flexy. So, and the other end's got 4mm banana plugs.
Okay, so we're just going to plug those.
You can plug that into 3S,
Yep.
or you can put it in your 12-volt power supply charger if you have the facilities.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to go along here and
Right,
plug
so
it into
your power supply.
my little old power supply.
Yep.
Little jack here that goes in the back.
How do you know his name's Jack?
I'm not sure. Plug jack, isn't that what they called him?
Could have been Jacqueline.
So, juggling. What's juggling?
Juggling, I haven't juggled in a while.
Why not?
I'm very good with my balance.
And I got my solder here.
Okay.
I love this stuff. This is the Orca high gloss solder, guys.
Always gives you a really good finish.
It does. Even with my
it's like
crappy soldering.
Yeah?
Effortless soldering.
Effortless. All right, so bring up something. We're going to be burning stuff, yeah?
I just wanted to.
What are you doing there? Having a drink.
I was going to just wet my sponge a little bit. Do you know what it's like trying to solder with a dry sponge? Are you ready for water to go everywhere?
Oh, you did that all right. Okay. All right, so it's getting wet. Makes a huge difference, doesn't it, having a clean tip? Having a wet sponge as well makes a big difference.
I wondered what you were trying to say then. So at the moment we're warming up. Oh, look, it's warm already. See, it's flashing.
Oh, it's flashing mean it's done.
Flashing means it's cooked, ready to go.
Okay.
Who would have thought? 30 seconds, whoosh.
Okay, so we've got some solder.
Do you want to
So
try?
you're tinning the tip.
Look at that. Tin that up a bit.
Yep, cleaned it up.
And it screws in so it can't like fall out and fall onto your bench.
Okay.
So even if it does manage, some wombat,
Wombat's watching.
some wombat manages to tip it over on your workbench or something, it's not going to like fall apart.
Right. Okay.
Really cool. Really safe.
Nice.
What can we solder?
You got something there, haven't you?
Why not? Grab my poor little buggy. What do you want to solder on it? Let's get the motor out. What do you reckon?
All right.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Do you trust me?
What do you mean? What am I going to do? I'm just watching, aren't I?
Yeah, can you hold the end of the soldering tip?
What? Have you seen some of those promo photos of products where someone's holding the tip of a soldering iron, pretending to solder? It's obviously not on, but they obviously don't know how to use a soldering iron either. How quick was that?
Super quick. And I won't just do one. Look, we can do 3 like in a row.
That's a pretty big tip. Okay, so it's going to transfer the heat really quickly.
Nice big chisel tip.
Oh, we do have a question about what wattage it is. Is it
I actually don't know. Somebody will have to Google it.
Well, going so fast, I'm guessing it's got to be 80 watt at least, right?
Have to be 80 or 100 watts. You know? So yeah, so really hot. I love it. We can solder them back on. Yeah? Should I re-tin my wire?
Do you need to re-tin your wire?
Well, I like to. I don't have to do it again off camera when people aren't looking.
Oh, so you're using your special putty, right, to hold it in place?
Yeah, this is my special anti-finger burning putty. Yep. just going to tin up the wire, put a little blob on there, like so.
Yep.
And the beauty about having a nice hot iron is it doesn't burn your fingers.
Are you sure? I want to hear you scream.
Well, I won't, just on principle.
Oh, look at that. It's on.
It's on.
Yeah, that's luxury.
No?
I mean, you probably won't appreciate this unless you've actually soldered on some heavy wires onto big terminals before. But if you don't have a high enough wattage iron or hot enough iron, then basically your heavy components suck the heat out of the tip, and all your solder just solidifies straight away. But you see that? So that's got to be really hot to be able to do that.
And
So you want to do it quickly so that the heat also doesn't travel through all the other components.
There's a nice bit of solder on this one.
Yeah. Boom. It's on. There you go.
Look at that.
How good is it?
And that's what makes it a really good little pit tool. Unplug it from your power supply. Well, you can leave it plugged in there.
Okay.
And there you go.
Right.
Leave that on your pit bench. And how sexy does that look?
It's pretty good.
No? You are eating a bit with that on your bench.
What's this?
That is ready to go. We are ready to hit the track. Yeah, where did I put the body? Lucky I did a good
Well,
job.
you're going racing now.
Going racing. I'm off. See ya. No, going to hit the track Sunday, actually.
Right. Where are you going to be? You're going to be a kilo.
Kilo. I'm going to go out for a Sunday session.
Yep.
So that was the soldering iron. Well, that's still got some heat in it. I'm actually just going to clean that tip off.
Yep.
Take care of me, little soldering iron.
You're doing.
Clean tip's a good tip.
It is.
Put that back in there. And put
Nice.
that away. Is that off camera? Is that out of the way?
It's in
Oh,
camera.
it looks sexy though, doesn't it?
Looks like
Does it look?
it's all set up
Look at
ready for
this.
me to use.
Look at that. Do you feel special?
Look at that. Pretty special, isn't it?
Does it feel
Okay.
special? And yeah, that's a good little tip with that putty.
Yep.
Did anybody guess car of the week?
We've had some people guess. Where is it?
Well,
Okay, so Sorian's guessed a couple of things. So this is what he started off with.
Yep.
X Max, and then he followed up with this. Sorry, Max. And then we've got
He's just scattergunning. Lunchbox. Close.
Not a lunchbox.
It's definitely not a lunchbox. Might need to go back and think about that.
But Sorian was pretty close, but he has to decide.
Yeah, which one he's choosing.
That's right.
What, do we want a scale for head or something?
Yeah, what do you need?
I don't know. I don't know what we need. Brett's bag.
All right,
what we need.
what else is in there?
Ha 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 ha.
What are they?
Go to the overhead. Now, I've probably
Oh,
spoken
the
about these
lightweights.
before.
Yep.
But every time people order them, I get so excited because they are about to really enjoy themselves. These are really cool. These are Arrowmax poly
Polymer.
pinions,
Yep.
polymer pinions.
Yep.
So they're plastic bonded onto alloy.
Yeah, it's
And
quite
they
clever
are-
how they've done that.
They are phenomenal. They don't break, they don't come off, and they give you the sweetest sounding gear mesh.
Mm.
They're nice and narrow. They don't wear overly fast.
No.
I probably wouldn't use them. Well, they don't go down to like 10 scale modified.
Yeah, so very much a stock type of thing, right?
Yeah, but 21.5 stock,
Yeah.
lower power applications.
Yep.
They are fantastic. They come in both 48 pitch and 64 pitch,
Yes.
and they're available in a variety of sizes.
Yep.
Like I
Very
said,
affordable too, aren't they?
mainly the bigger sizes,
Yeah.
because they are designed for 21.5 and 13.
Yeah.
So you won't find them in 17 tooth or whatever to put on your. It's probably not physically possible to put on your 5-turn off-road car.
Yeah.
But in off-road stock and on-road stock, yeah, they are fantastic, and they give you a really sweet sounding mesh.
Super quiet.
If you are getting these though, just be aware that you will need the 50 thou driver.
Yep.
So as opposed to all the other Arrowmax range,
Yes.
and most others which use 1.5 mil,
Yep.
because of the difference in the machined alloy, they
Yep.
use a 50 thou driver.
Yep.
Most of us have got one, but if
Yep.
you don't, that's one thing that could catch you out.
Yep.
But they are really cool, and they're no more expensive than the alloy ones. So if you haven't tried them, do yourself
Give
a
'em a go.
favor and give them a go. What else have I got in my box? So
What's that?
I did a video this week with young gun Nathan Healy, and we did
Yep.
some tire gluing,
Yes.
and that is the new from Sweep, super thin tire glue,
Yes.
and I loved it. Like, and you
Got a
don't
little
really
cap in there.
you don't really appreciate it until you use it. So it's got a really nice little, like, the bottle's nice to use, the tip's really nice.
Yep.
It's got a pin top stopper,
Yep.
so to help you not get it clogged up. So it's a little pin top stopper in there.
Yep.
Yeah, really, really good super glue.
And
I
wicks in
recommend
really easy.
wicks in, yeah. So you
Yep.
just put like a drop and see, whoosh, like it wicks around half
How's it do it again?
half the beat. Whoosh.
Wow.
Doesn't quite make that noise.
Pretty consistent, isn't it?
Pretty consistent.
Mm.
Just like and fast type. So it's for fast guys that do
Yeah.
5 to 7 lap seconds.
Oh.
No, really good tie glue. On-road, off-road. Predominantly off-road. I mean, we smash the stuff. We eat this stuff for breakfast, don't we? When we're gluing up tires. But
Breakfast?
yeah. Well, we just go through a lot of glue. But it is a really good glue. And we use it with some sweet off-road tires. And it did a really good job. So yeah, sweet tie glue.
Nice.
Get that in your kit.
Is that it?
That's all that's in
Is
my
it?
little. That's
Oh,
all. It's
okay.
only a little bag,
Yeah, sorry.
but it's got good stuff.
I did. That's pretty
You know?
impressive, this thing.
My Rubyx World bag. Never.